I still maintain it was a very unnecessary episode.
I agree.
I think the only positive thing that will come out of it is maybe later in life when the puny pies when the puny pies have a change of mindset, they have something to look back at, and I was there mentally.
So one, it's I don't think it was an unnecessary episode.
No.
I think
Chaxy, what was your takeaway from that conversation?
I'll get into
break it down.
So one, it was not an unnecessary conversation. That's one. One
an unnecessary episode.
No, it wasn't. Even the conversation, even the episode, no. I'm glad we did it because also it sets the platform supreme. So the platform has to be what the platform is. Secondly, content will always be king, always. So we have our own biases and whatnot, and I'm glad they play out openly. I think we've never been shy to share our opinions on things. Anything, even the things we're going to discuss today. I think what the checkmates love is the honesty. And that's also what the guys love. Andrew Kibe, and I even said it, I really just want to speak to the man. Largely misunderstood. Check out, hold up, you asked me a question, let me answer. So he's very vulgar in how he speaks. And there's definitely things like the conversation on women that I completely don't agree with. And it was not a matter of agreeing or not, I'm not agreeing. Those I will never agree with. But that's his opinion, right? But then if you just focus on that and take out everything else that he said, I'm like, we had a very meaningful conversations on many things. So if your focus is just that bit for women, then it takes away from everything else. And that's something I will never agree with him. We tried to discuss, it doesn't go anywhere, you know what I mean? But that's his opinion. He should have his opinion the same way you have your own opinion. And that's what makes us people. These are not
opinion. This is a problematic way of looking at things that has a domino effect in how it impacts.
Everything online has an effect on people. You pick and choose.
No, if you're misogynistic and you have like a bunch of guys who believe in your ideologies, it goes beyond what you say or what you speak.
True. Bro, everyone...
I don't want us to look at them as
everyone has a following.
Yeah, saying women should not be respected because they're like children. Children don't deserve respect.
That's not an opinion. What is that?
An opinion is, I like
this cup, I don't like that cup. Yes.
That's an opinion. Forming an ideology, no.
No.
We're not going to agree on that.
And we don't have to agree on that.
Yeah, the same way you're saying you don't agree with his statement, it's not an opinion. It's something that has been formed in his mind.
True, and that's his way of life, clearly.
And what's the problem with that?
Being openly misogynistic is okay.
No, I'm not saying that. What's the problem with him believing in the things he believes in?
Because they're problematic. And he preaches them.
His life.
That's I said it's
and he should be allowed to have his life.
So Chaxy, for me, you already
even
have
if it's
an opinion.
harmful?
Yes, exactly.
Who picks and chooses what's harmful and what's not nowadays online?
And the world.
So Kibe, what's Kibe? So Kibe's following, all those people are just mad people.
They're not mad people. They're young, impressionable people.
And what I'm saying is, if you start talking about the online space, everything, bro, it's Kibe, tomorrow is Andrew Tate, it's going to be other people. So those people, my responsibility is not tell a young person what to do and what to believe in. No, it's not.
It is.
I'll share my experience and I'll tell you what I believe in as Chaxy. You pick and choose. Now, I can't tell you to listen to Kibe or not to listen to Kibe because you have so many other people.
You can make and tell you don't listen to Kibe.
That's up to you. That's up
because Chaxy, you need to
my
understand,
role is not tell you what
if you're young and you're impressionable, you need guidance.
True.
And if that guidance
and your way of guiding people is what you believe is right.
The guidance, if it comes from the wrong place or it stems from the wrong foundation,
it steers you in a very wrong direction.
Like even in the long term.
But these are kids who have access to Kibe, bro. Anyone with internet has access to Kibe.
Yeah, but not everyone.
So you're going to police them on, this is the content.
I'm not going to police them. I'm going to guide them and tell them, watch out for the ideologies you listen to online.
Perfect. And I don't have a problem challenging those ideologies on this couch. Like, let's talk about it. I don't have a problem. This is what you believe in. This is your way. Like you said, it's not an opinion per se. I see what you mean.
Not,
like it's an
that's your
mindset. Perfect.
Literally.
Now, part of my job as Chaxy, not you, MWASS, not Mariah. My job is to speak about those, to challenge those that I don't believe in. And that's why I'm saying, for me, I'd still sit and speak to Kibe because he's still largely misunderstood.
You challenged. Was there anything that...
That's what I've said. What was your takeaway?
Not even takeaway.
I'm waiting for you to answer.
Was there anything you disagreed on the pod that ended up being on the same page?
Something that I had to be very aware of, even getting into the interview. I didn't get into the interview with from a point of view of, I'm going to, I'm going to press you on the things that I don't agree with. I got into the interview with a very open mind. A very open mind. And if you watch the interview, you will see it was I didn't have any formed opinion. I was like, you know what? These are the things I want to discuss with Kibe. I have them down and I'll discuss them with him. Going into the interview, I already know his stance on women and all that thing. My role was not to change that. That's not my job. My job was just to question and understand for myself why he believes what he believes in. And I did it. I asked the questions I wanted to ask. So it's up to whoever listens and watches to and choose.
Me, all I'm gonna say
Dialogue,
is
bro.
Kibe's life, most of Kibe's life is behind him. His audience, as in he's probably you know what I mean? He's older, he's done a lot of things. He's gotten married, started a business, he's been employed, he's changed careers, he's traveled, he's done all that.
Yeah.
The audience that listens to him and is impressionable, very impressionable, and I'm insisting on that because a young mind is a blank mind.
You think Kibe's audience is largely?
I'm saying largely it's the younger people. Mostly.
Kibe's audience is he has an older audience than a young audience.
Older by how old?
Mostly guys older than us even. Those are mostly his
I'd
audience.
say most of the people who listen
Bro,
to him
have you seen his shows? Like, it's very open. Go to his Instagram. Go to his lives. His audience is way older, bro.
Okay, me, I'm not gonna advise a 30-year-old.
You know Gen Zs, bro. You hang out with these kids. You think Gen Zs actually listen to Kibe? No, what percentage of Gen Zs actually tune into Kibe's content?
I have no
It's
idea.
not. It's mostly older people, bro. It's mostly older people in the offices.
Which is even worse.
Bro, you can even tell Kibe's content is not directed to Gen Z. Like, it's not the younger people. But again, it's not your job to pick and choose what people consume. You play your part.
I'm not picking and choosing.
No, what you're doing now.
I'm not picking
now
and
we're
choosing.
playing our part and we're being honest about how we feel. That's it. Now, whatever Ernest decides to tune in tomorrow, that's not your responsibility.
It's up to him.
But when you come on this platform, you can say, if I was you, Ernest, if I was in this space, coming from the point we're coming from, I'm like, this is not what you should consume, but it's not your responsibility. Yeah. Online has everything. Everybody's online nowadays, bro.
Which is why I'm drawing a thick line between picking and choosing for someone and guiding them on what they should probably pick and choose.
Now, what you should do now is
That's what I'm doing, guiding.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. But those kids will find any content, bro, online.
And it's up to them. Like you've said, I can't control what you watch.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, please don't watch this. If you watch it, it will ruin you.
I'm so ready. I'm ready for us to just hear. So next, then that's what I'm waiting for.
So next?
Next.
Next
that's what I'm waiting for.
So we have to keep a discussion ever.
That's what I've been waiting for, baby.
Mariah. I can't wait for the next rodeo being dragged. I wonder what the scenario will be.
Listen, at this rate, my skin is so thick, still thicker than my ass. Do what you need to do, fam. Let's get it.
But how
thicker than your ass.
It's thicker, kinda.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.